today's broadcast, we will be discussing the nature of the interreflective reality, the interreflective multidimensional reality within which you all dwell, within which we all dwell. To begin in understanding this, one must look at the origins of this nature, or at least the aspect of this nature which involves human creation and existence. We will begin here. Let us begin in acknowledging that the human race indeed was created, as has been told by you in your various religions. Most of these stories root from absolute truths, although over the apparent years, over apparent time, these ideas and these stories, these memories, have shifted substantially to the degree that you have each been misled by these stories, as they are no longer factual record of the origins of your species, although there are indeed still aspects of truth to all of the stories which you currently consider in many cases to be holistically true. This will be for many quite challenging and even threatening to one's perception of what reality indeed means, what you and your identity means as a human. We will assist you in better understanding your own true history, and by doing so, we will be assisting you in understanding your sovereignty and your powers. The powers available to you at all moments. Indeed, you are all powerful. For you humans have been created by intention of the Lumerians as a cooperative creation to be symbolic of truth, of all aspects of the all, to be a symbol of holistic perfection. You are indeed all representative of all that is, for you have all been created quite directly as this symbol, indeed by using genetic structure or genetic material harvested from the entire multiverse, all creatures, all beings, upon all planes which can in any way collide at this stage in evolution, have been merged to create that which you are. Human, as we have previously disclosed to you, means hybrid. This is a word which could be received as an alarming note from us to you. No, it is not a frightening prospect. In fact, it is extremely empowering to realize that you are each not only not separate from your creators, and indeed it is creators, plural, but you are deeply empowered by being created with the genetic material that is shared with those in part who created you, and in part with all else that is. You are quite literally all that is. When you become conscious of this truth, there will be exponential shifting upon this plane, and in turn all others. For you are all not only representative of the all, but you are also empowered by all that which you can conceive of as a part of your physical makeup. You are all things, and as you empower yourself with this wisdom, with this knowledge, then you are able to quite actually use these powers use the power that is available to you. You can only be empowered by that which you can conceive of as yourself. And children, you are all things. Let us just take a moment to take a deep breath and begin to digest this information. You are all things. You are empowered by that which you know your oneness with. You may begin in small ways to receive, to absorb this truth, this information. There are many techniques. We will suggest one to you now that you might try this weekend or another day. You may simply sit upon a rock, upon the earth. You may sit upon the sand, even upon a chair. We recommend to sit upon elements, like to sit upon the earth will assist you in locating and connecting with these energies which you are so intrinsically at one with. You can observe that which is apparently surrounding you, that which is apparently in front of you. For example, a tree. I sit upon the earth, or I sit upon the rock, I sit upon the chair. I look at that which is seemingly separate from me. I begin to tune into the energies of this apparently external object, this apparently separate thing from myself. Indeed, we are all one. I look again. I feel the rock. I feel the tree. I just notice how I feel and what it feels like to observe this other being, this other creature, this other living force. I begin to sense my oneness with this apparently external, apparently static object, life. I take the time to simply observe my feelings in relation to this apparently external object. By doing this very simple exercise over time, for some in one short meditative exploration, and for others over years of this tuning in of sorts, one will begin to, or perhaps even fully, assume one's oneness with that previously apparently external object or being. One will begin to notice how one feels in tune with this thing that is not truly separate from oneself. One will begin to notice the feeling of one's oneness with this one object to begin with. And over time, one may look to this object and then to the next surrounding object, to the next, from tree, perhaps to more trees, perhaps to the plants, perhaps to the rocks, perhaps to the horizon. One by one, we may extend our knowingness of our oneness with all things, starting with just one thing. Over time, this will become second nature to you all, for it is your nature to be one with all things. At this stage, we have much to help you to unlearn and begin to learn. There is nothing more natural than knowing your oneness with all things. It will take apparent time to adjust your understanding, for you have been misled in thinking that you indeed are separate from God, separate from other people, beings, the earth, the elements. Indeed, you are all elements. Indeed, this earth is of all elements, and this multiverse is all-encompassing. We are all essentially one. Your sphere is representative specifically of all the elements. It is not just earth. It is Sumanu. It is all-encompassing, just as you are as beings. You, in your true sovereignty, are and will be consciously deeply empowered by the knowing that you are all things. We may begin with simply focusing upon the tree. There is no telling at this point the excitement of your full conscious oneness, for all is changing exponentially in ways that we could not yet disclose to you. Advancements in relation to you understanding your true nature as one with the multiverse. You indeed are the multiverse, and you indeed are empowered by all that you recognize as being one with you. It is not separate on any level. You are all things, children. You are all creators. You are all at one with us. You are all at one with one another.